In the idyllic town of Artesia, New Mexico, a young woman named Alexee Trevizo walked into the emergency room, complaining of severe back pain. Hours later, hospital staff made a discovery that would shatter the community and ignite a nationwide debate. A lifeless newborn, hidden in a bathroom trash can. Was this a desperate act of a frightened teenager, or something far more deliberate? Join us as we unravel the complexities of the Alexee Trevizo case. In January 2023, the close-knit community of Artesia, New Mexico, was rocked by an incident that would soon make national headlines. Alexee Trevizo, a high school senior known for her bright future, visited the emergency room at Artesia General Hospital, complaining of severe back pain. Unbeknownst to everyone, including her mother who accompanied her, Alexee was in labor. After being admitted, Alexee locked herself in a hospital bathroom for an extended period. Concerned staff eventually persuaded her to come out, only to discover a scene of significant blood loss. While cleaning the bathroom, a hospital custodian noticed an unusually heavy trash bag. Upon inspection, they found the lifeless body of a newborn baby boy inside, wrapped in a plastic bag. The discovery prompted an immediate investigation by local authorities. Alexee initially denied knowledge of the pregnancy and the birth, but under questioning, she admitted to giving birth in the bathroom and placing the baby in the trash can out of fear and panic. The New Mexico Office of the Medical Investigator later determined that the newborn's death was a homicide. This tragic case has sparked widespread debate, dividing public opinion. Some view Alexee as a frightened teenager who made a desperate, tragic mistake, while others see her actions as deliberate and warranting severe legal consequences. The case raises complex questions about mental health, societal pressures on young mothers, and the extent of legal accountability in such situations. On January 27, 2023, Alexee Trevizo, a 19-year-old high school senior, arrived at the emergency room of Artesia General Hospital in New Mexico, complaining of severe back pain. Unbeknownst to the medical staff, this visit would soon uncover a harrowing sequence of events that would leave the community in shock. She was admitted around midnight, reporting intense back pain. Routine tests, including a pregnancy test, were conducted. While awaiting results, Alexee requested to use the restroom. Surveillance footage captured Alexee entering the restroom, where she remained for an extended period. Staff grew concerned as time passed without her returning. Upon entering the bathroom, a hospital cleaner found blood on the floor and walls, a scene described as a gory, bloody, massacre mess. Further inspection led to the discovery of a lifeless newborn concealed in a trash can, wrapped in a plastic bag. The cleaner recounted lifting the trash bag and feeling unexpected weight, leading to the tragic discovery. She described the newborn as having hair and a purplish complexion. A nursing assistant noted that the umbilical cord appeared as though it had been torn apart, comparing it to string cheese that had been twisted, a detail highlighting the traumatic nature of the birth. Questions arose about whether Alexee had intentionally hidden her pregnancy due to fear of judgment or other personal reasons. Alternatively, some speculated that she might have been unaware of her pregnancy, leading to a state of shock during the unexpected birth. The tight-knit community of Artesia was left in disbelief. Residents expressed sorrow and confusion over how such a tragedy could occur unnoticed. Staff members, unaccustomed to such events, grappled with the emotional aftermath. One nurse stated, "I've dealt with death before but never like this. It was horrible." News outlets reported on the case extensively, highlighting the split in public sentiment. Some viewed Alexee as a victim of her circumstances, possibly overwhelmed and lacking support. Others saw her actions as deliberate and called for justice for the newborn. Online platforms buzzed with discussions. Hashtags related to the case trended, with users expressing a range of emotions from empathy to outrage. Debates centered on issues like mental health, the pressures faced by young mothers, and the adequacy of sex education. As the investigation deepened, the community of Artesia found itself at the heart of a complex and emotionally charged case, raising questions about societal pressures, the adequacy of support systems for young women, and the lengths to which fear and desperation can drive an individual. Prosecutors painted a grim picture, claiming Alexee Trevizo deliberately suffocated her newborn to conceal her pregnancy from her family and community. This was not a case of ignorance, the lead prosecutor stated. She made a choice, a calculated decision to end a life. The defense countered with a narrative of panic and denial, suggesting Alexee may have suffered from undiagnosed mental health conditions, such as postpartum psychosis. She was a frightened teenager who made a tragic mistake in a moment of overwhelming fear, argued her attorney. This was not premeditated, it was desperation. The medical examiner concluded that the cause of death was asphyxiation, ruling the death a homicide. The autopsy findings dismantled Alexee's initial claims of ignorance regarding her pregnancy and the birth. During police questioning, Alexee admitted to giving birth in the hospital bathroom and placing the newborn in the trash bag. Her confession included chilling details of her fear of being discovered and her inability to face the consequences of her pregnancy. Surveillance footage from the hospital showed Alexee entering the bathroom, spending over 20 minutes inside, and exiting visibly weak and shaken. Testimonies from hospital staff further highlighted discrepancies in her statements. One nurse testified, she kept saying she didn't know what happened, but the evidence suggested otherwise. Alexee Trevizo faced charges of first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. Prosecutors argued that her actions were deliberate and intentional, while the defense maintained that her mental state at the time of the incident warranted leniency. In court, the judge emphasized the severity of the crime, describing it as a tragic and preventable loss of life. The sentencing sparked widespread reaction. Supporters of Alexee argued that the system failed her by not providing adequate resources for young women facing unexpected pregnancies. Critics demanded harsher punishment, claiming that justice for the infant's life required a stronger message against such acts. The case brought attention to broader societal issues, such as the stigma surrounding teenage pregnancies and the lack of mental health support for young mothers. Experts weighed in, suggesting that fear of judgment and limited access to resources may have pushed Alexee to make a tragic decision. Advocates began calling for systemic reforms, emphasizing the need for comprehensive sex education to address gaps in knowledge about pregnancy and reproductive health. Improved mental health services to support individuals experiencing postpartum conditions. Legal policies that balance accountability with understanding of psychological distress in such cases. The Alexee Trevizo case is more than a crime story, it's a mirror reflecting the complexities of human behavior, societal judgment, and the legal system. It's a tragic reminder of how fear, stigma, and desperation can lead to irreversible actions, leaving behind unanswered questions and shattered lives. What do you think? Was Alexee a victim of circumstance, or should she have faced harsher consequences? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more true crime stories. Check out our channel for other cases that leave us questioning everything we think we know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next story.